Hey everybody, it's Bobby from KCA Homestead. I'm going to be refurbishing and cleaning up an old-timer fixed blade knife that I received. I collect old-timer USA made knives, not the Chinese ones. I recently got a batch of knives from someone, and there was one USA made knife in there. And I'm going to show you this knife and see what I can do to make it new again. Saving lives of old knives, as the Knife Doctor says on YouTube, one of my favorite channels. So stand by. Okay, this is the knife. It is an old-timer fixed blade. The sheath must have ripped. The guy I got it from had used a zip tie to secure it. It's kind of a rare one. I really haven't seen a lot of these. It is the .13 OT. I can't remember the name for it. They have different names like Deer Slayer, Woodsman. I think this is called a Woodsman 13 OT. OT stands for old timer. Old timers were made in the USA by the Schrade Company in the 70s and 80s. And they continued on until around 2003 or 4 when they were bought out and moved to China, unfortunately. Just a great American name. Their old motto was carry a knife like grandpa's. Just carbon steel. This is called saw cut Delrin on the handles. It's got the old timer shield. This is a brass, this is called the bolster right here. Some knives have a bolster at both ends. This one does not. You can just see it's a full tang knife, which means this actual metal goes all the way through the knife. Some knives stop right inside the handle, and this is just wood or grip. But this is a solid piece of American-made steel all the way through. But it does need some help. Got some rust, got some blemishes, got some carbon spots that I may or may not be able. It's all scratched up. I'm hoping I can refurbish this and bring it back to some of its original beauty. So I'll be right back. Let me get set up. need to still clean it up, but I got the majority of the spots off. A few of them are pretty stubborn, but I don't want to dig into the metal with this, even though this is a soft fiber block wheel. So I'm going to work on it a little bit. This Dremel tool, see what we can do with a softer brush. Try to clean out that lettering where it says Trade USA 13OT. Get down in this groove right here. All right, already looking a lot better. Just from working it over with the wire wheel and the wire brush. Still got some carbon spots, but that's what happens when you have carbon steel. Oxygen, rust, dirt, it'll leave marks. Even if you get the rust off, it'll leave these carbon spots. And they're pretty much permanent. The only way to get them out would be to grind the metal off, and then that would look worse than the actual carbon spot. Carbon spot for knife collectors is kind of like a beauty mark. It means it's been used, and you know, it's not just been sitting in a box. So what I'm going to do now is sharpen it. I'm going to pause the video. Let me see if I can do a little test real quick. So this is before sharpening. I don't know if I'm showing this or not. It's not cutting the paper at all. I'll try to help it with a tight piece of paper. Anyway, it doesn't have the worst edge on it, but definitely not that sharp. See if I can get this set up a little bit. We'll start with a coarse steel. Hold the knife at a 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to repeat that with the two other blades, the fine steel and then the ceramic, and I'll be back. Oh, still needs work. A little bit better. Close enough for now.